Hello, I'm back. I was almost late to my own stream. I I forgot to get water. So I had to run down and get some. But it's fine. We made it. We're here now. So, with that, let's launch up the game and we'll get started. Hell yeah. Alright. Overwatch the second. I'm gonna hope it doesn't need like an update. I realize I don't think I downloaded the update like yesterday. So if it needs one, I'm going to cry. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, cool. That's good. Alright. Now that that's going... Yeah, there you go. K-pop jump scare. Hell yeah, let's go. Alright, hello and welcome to some Overwatch 2. God, how's volume actually? Because the music's loud on my end. I'm also gonna really hope and pray that I don't get copyright strike for this. I can't, right? That won't happen. Blizzard wouldn't do me like this. I have my cool, awesome contact at Blizzard LLC. Not real, please don't sue me. Who put me in the video game. I'm sure that they would let me know if if I was about to get sued. Wow, that is a very all over the place intro. Anyway, hi and welcome to some Overwatch. I wanted to do a bonus stream this week because I missed not only the technically bonus Friday stream from last week. No, I guess it would still be last week. It hasn't rolled over into next week yet. But I also missed this past Monday's stream as well. Monday? No, Tuesday. God, I'm all over the place. Wow, alright. So I missed both of those streams and I wanted to make up for it, and honestly got a really good opportunity, that being the new character playtest. So we're gonna sit down, we're gonna play some Overwatch, and hopefully playtest the new character. I'm not sure how many games we'll be able to get as the character, because you know how it is during these playtest weekends. Everyone queues DPS or whatever the new character is, and you get like 50 people trying to all spam click the same character in order to like force their way into playing it. So we'll see how it goes. Freja is a DPS, so yeah, it's gonna be a rough one. Because when it's tank or support, the queue gets spiked up a lot. But it's not usually too bad. But since she's DPS, and DPS already have some of the longer queue times, yeah. Innocent adventure players not gonna dig that. So true. Alright. First things first in that case, though. Shop, obviously. Like with Destiny, we're gonna check out the shop. La Seraphim and La Seraphim. More La Seraphim. Widowmaker. New gun. Cool, awesome. More La Seraphim. That's it, that's your shop update. $40. To be fair, it seems like it... Wait, no, it doesn't. I was gonna say, doesn't this give you the battle pass though? No, it gives you 20 skips for the pass, but you would already have to own the pass for that? So what, if you don't own the battle pass and you buy this, does that mean you only get the... You just get the... like, 20 levels of stuff you can't use? That actually, yeah, that does suck. I mean, I think it's cheaper to buy it for 40 than it would be to buy the whole thing on its own, if I'm correct, because Oh god, how much is it? 50, 10, 10, and 10. That's 60, 70, 80. Alright, 80 prisms would be about... Yeah, about like 100 or like about $80 or so. So you technically are getting it for like, I don't know, like $25 cheaper. Yeah, it would be, because 50 and then the extra 30. Yep. Which means you would be having, if you were to buy it without that, you would need to buy it for 40 plus 25. It'd be like a good, nice, crispy, like what, $65? Yeah. It's more worth to buy the pass plus the tier skips, the 2200 one, and grind the hell out of it. Yeah, no, it is for sure. But it's like... It's such a weird thing, because technically speaking, this is cheaper than trying to buy the actual gun. Unless this only gives you the base weapon. Because if it only gives you the base one, and not the full thing, then this is worthless, like completely and utterly. There would be no reason to buy this. Blizzard monetization at its finest. Sometimes they do okay, and then other times it's just not. It's really funny. Screen time emote for Genji? Oh, yeah, this one. Do you think Genji's a Blue Sky user, or do you think they're more of a Tumblr user? They're not toxic enough for Twitter, I know that much. Unless you want to spend them on another mythic and you have plenty spare buckaroos, it's not worth it, Lamau. We asking the real questions here. Yeah, that's the lore I want to know. I need to @Blizzard. What social media do you think Genji's scrolling? Do you think they're a Blue Sky user, or do you think they're scrolling Tumblr? You know what? Actually, knowing Genji and how much of a, like, fucking nerd he is in, like, private on his own time, he's probably a Tumblr user. I'm gonna be entirely real with you. Like 1000%. And he doesn't admit it to anyone, except Juno, as they share a plate of dino nuggies. And he shows her his favorite posts on tumblr.com. Nagilad asked if I could queue along, but there's some issues with that. I don't think there'd be that many issues. If you want to, that would be fine. I'm just gonna let you know, though, that I'll probably be queuing just DPS for the most part, because new character.
I always deliver.
So, okay. So I have seen the kit already, and I know more or less what the kit is, but we're gonna read it here for a second. Might land on a Latin American server with trash ping. Comms might be janky because you're on stream. I'm busy until after 5 p.m. Fair enough. So, all that. Fair enough. I mean, we can figure it out. We could still give it a shot. If it does end up being, like, really weird and messy, like, whatever. But, for the most part, it'll be fine. Besides, I'm pretty sure my ping is already gonna be atrocious just from me streaming in the first place, so it's not exactly the biggest worry if I get in a Latin American server. But, so abilities, essentially. The weapon's really interesting. Essentially, it's a crossbow that I believe the primary fires like a volley of them. Oh, but you can single fire as well. I think it's full auto, though, is the thing. Yep. And then, additionally to that, the right click allows you to slow your momentum? Does that mean, like, if I'm falling, I can just... Oh, shit. You do. You get to, like, slow-mo super hot your way through the game. What the hell? That's kind of awesome. Does that mean... Because, very quickly here. You also have a quick dash, which allows you to just dash in a direction. Similar to, I guess, like Hanzo's lunge. But, you know, I believe... it's more of an ability, so I think it gives you more lunge than Hanzo's little jump does. How does that work in multiplayer? I think in multiplayer, you don't really slow down. I mean, you slow down physically. But, like, that's because you're literally slowing down. You're not, like, time slowing, you know? It just does that effect, which I think is cool. I think the idea that essentially you're, like, focusing and, like, landing your crit shot more is really interesting. But it's definitely, like, in-game, you're just gonna look like you're moving like normal. Because I don't think Blizzard's gonna sit down and be like, no, so we're gonna make it so that this character can just slow everyone in the game down at this exact moment every time you use this ability. Would be cool if they pulled a Party Animals moment and just actually slowed stuff. That's true, but the thing with that being that, like... and we're gonna get to it here, and just actually slowed stuff, which doesn't slow others down. So it would only slow down the environment. But then there's a whole catch-up system. Not sure. Again, I don't know how you would handle it for a multiplayer game, essentially. Like, the only way I could see it is that either you would slow down the environment or you would, like... You'd have to reserve it for more of an ability. So, for example, if, like... Let's say for some reason Blizzard woke up and decided, you know what? Screw Tracer's Pulse Bomb, we're gonna get rid of Tracer's Pulse Bomb and we're gonna replace her ultimate with this whole new one that just slows everyone down and she's allowed to just Quicksilver her way through the environment for like 10 seconds. You know, like that's the only way I could see a system like that working in a multiplayer game. It having to be something that's like big and you build up to. And it would still have to have some other sort of limitation to that. And with this, it definitely doesn't do that. Because it would... You'd be able to do it every time you, like, ADS, essentially, while moving. Yeah, it's hard, like, when you get knocked out in Party Animals, everything slows down, but the game is fine for everyone else. Then re-accelerates to catch up with the current game state. Okay, I see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that feels like it would be, what's it called? It would end up being such a nightmare for an FPS shooter like this. In Party Animals, it sounds like it works mostly because, like, it's a knockout mechanic, so it happens when you're knocked out of the game. So you no longer have an impact on it. So everything slowing down for you visually doesn't affect anything. It's just visual flair at that point. This would be like mid combat, so it would just be a sheer hassle. Back to what I was gonna say. This dash ability, I'm gonna guess then what you would do is you would just kind of like dash, slow, and then fire it. Yeah, alright. Neat. Okay.
I'm on fire!
So, a thing I noticed is that they mentioned that every 3 final blows gains bonus ultimate charge. That's right. And damaging an enemy temporarily reduces their healing speed. Yeah. So, something I know is that using quick dash refreshes take aim. So, the cooldown on this isn't actually that long. It's just a, like, you know.
Don't mess with the best.
So, does that mean you essentially just bop, bop? Oh, it does do it instantly.
Next.
Interesting. Okay. that is kind of neat. So you can just... I actually messed that up there because it should have, you know.
One less to worry about.
That. Okay, that's fun though, actually. So, the cooldown for the taking aim shot isn't that bad, but being able to instantly refresh it with your dash does allow you to just kind of do some very interesting things.
Begged another.
Really feels like what you see in the intro reel. Yeah, no, for sure, actually. That feels really cool. Again, it's one of those things where, like, that's actually just a really cool visual flair. Because, again, like, I don't... It's obviously not slowing anything in the environment down. Yeah, no, you could see it over there with how that was, that platform continues to move at the normal speed it would. But, like, that's fun. The fact that you can, like, jump pad and then slow your movement to take, like, an air shot at someone. Like, that's such a fun gameplay kit. What's the E ability? That's what we're gonna get to now. Updraft allows you to launch yourself upwards. So essentially, you just have a jump pad anywhere you go. Which again, pairs very nicely with that, like, slowing of your momentum while in the air. Damn, that's a lot of air sustain. Yep. I jumped off the map by accident. I don't think it's quite like Juno's double jump. Because Juno's, you basically have to, like, you can do it at any time. This is on a cooldown, and it gives you more of an... Like, it launches you up further, essentially. Because you're clearly, I mean, again, you would basically just, like, bop, do that, dash for that, dash for that. That's cool. That's fun. It actually, if anything, reminds me more of how you sometimes would kind of end up using DPS Doomfist back in Overwatch 1 and use the Rising Uppercut to just give yourself, like, a bit of high ground in order to then follow up with another ability. Which in Overwatch 2, they basically just replaced that with the block and allowing the slam attack to actually give you height with it first. Because in Overwatch 1, that slam attack would only... You would basically, if you did it well on the ground, you just basically would do a short hop and then slam. Which would only be like your jump height's worth of height, essentially. So you would use the Rising Uppercut to, like, either, like, launch up into the air and try and, like, get high ground elsewhere, and then, like, use that high ground to then slam. Or to, like, essentially, like, rise up and then, like, punch your way somewhere else with Rocket Punch. So this kind of is more like that in a sense, where you're just using it as a very quick, like, okay, I need to get over here now, than anything in particular. Every 3 final blows gain bonus ultimate charge. So that's what those 3 little icons at the bottom of my crosshair here are, definitely, right? But now, then, my question with that is, does that mean that I basically get bonus ultimate charge permanently after every 3 kills? Like, once I've gotten 3 elims, if I then proceed to go, like, 20 kills without dying or whatever, right? Does that mean every single kill after those first 3 has now given me bonus ultimate charge? Because that's what the HUD would imply. Because I imagined it like it reset, essentially. So you get 3, it resets it, and then you get 3, and then it resets it over and over again. But right now it just seems to be active forever. Or is it a once per life thing? Where... Is it a once a life thing where it essentially just gives me like a chunk of ult charge every 3 elims, and then if I proceed to just go flawless for the rest of the game, I don't get that bonus in ult anymore? I'd have to sit here and like check that out, but we'll do that in a sec. Finally, the ultimate is Bolo Shot. It fires an explosive bola, hitting an enemy, wraps them up, and pulls in other nearby enemies. So, you know what is something though? Strangely enough, I feel like this character kind of needs the stupid fucking wall climb as well. I don't know, something about her not having it feels a little strange, but I get why, because then she'd have way too much vertical mobility. So if we hit... That
Never stood a chance.
did not have as much range as I thought it would. Ah, but using my ult there did reset my thing. So then... Okay. Taking me a bit of charge. And then... Okay. I see. So no, it does reset. It only didn't that time because I had my ult already. Okay, so it'll save it then. If you have ult, it'll just save your bounty hunt there in order to give you a bonus whenever you reach your ult again then.
You got in my way.
Oh, and that also slows down time. Interesting. Wow, you could build up ult really fast then. Then again, honestly, that kind of makes sense because I'm not gonna lie to you, that ult feels slightly underwhelming. Like, it does good damage for sure, from what I'm seeing of this. But it looks like they need to be, like, really close to one another for that to actually, like, pull people to one another. Because over here, these bots are apparently too far away for it to do it. But those ones weren't over there. That's strange. Doesn't impact as much as the other ones, that also get marked as ranged ults. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The slowdown mechanic is very unique though for everything. Yes, I noticed that too, because casting ult immediately also did the slowdown, as it like charges up. Because it like gives you...
Don't mess with the best.
So it has a cast animation, like most other ults, right? Yeah, no, those guys don't get slowed down at all. So that's definitely just a visual thing on your end. But I noticed that too, that while it's doing the cast animation, it does give you the same slowdown that you get from everything else. So what would ideally be your best way to kill like a squishy? Doing this? Yeah, probably then. Because using 2 of the strong arrows for that doesn't seem like it's worthwhile. Maybe for a tank, but I feel like the tanks are actually way tankier than this shield. Then again, how much DPS can I deal to the shield just by doing that? Yeah, I feel like that has a little bit too short of a range. Okay, let's try it with this new shield once it spawns. How many of these does it take? Okay, doesn't take that long to break that. I don't think those shields have that much health, so... You know. take that with a grain of salt. But it might be decent to just spam those explosive shots in order to do that. Do you fire the secondary with right mouse button, or is it like hold right mouse button and press left mouse button? It is, you hold right to ADS and then like left in order to shoot it. Kind of like how Widowmaker scope shots work in general already, but obviously no charge time. You just get to fire that as soon as you do it. Like I think you could literally like... Okay, so you can't like just spam click it in order to do it. You do have to like kind of be aiming it for it to land, but you don't have to wait that long in particular. Okay. Fairly good kit overall. Again, I think this could stand to have more range. But at the same time, it's a really strong ult, so it's fine. I guess if anything, in an actual game, you, from what I would imagine, you most likely are going to flank and then use the shot to like tangle up a support or something, you know? Like, you just like hard lock onto their Ana or Sunyata or whatever the hell, and you just like tie them up and blow them up and then like get out of there and I guess hope that that's enough to win the fight for your team. Tangle, as in like adventures, tangle with talent, so real. You're so right for that. So I guess it's not that bad. At least in actual practice, it might be better. But on a like, I guess first look, and a first time look at it, it seems a little weak, but I think it might be fine. I think it could stand to have just a slight bit more range, as it feels really restrictive. But again, kind of depends on how you're using it in the first place. Like again, if you're going to use it to essentially like assassinate a support and then get out of there, especially with how quickly you build it, I can see it just kind of being like Pulse Bomb. Because, you know, Tracer's Pulse Bomb, you build it up like instantly. It also has a not too long of a range, but you literally use it to like go stick one guy and then like get out of there and just not care anymore, right? So for that purpose, I think it's probably fine. It definitely is like a, if you are trying to hunt down a support and you see both of them like right next to each other, you kind of sit and think to yourself, okay, yeah, it's probably worth just hard focusing the support there, both of them, because then you can get the two of them if they're like right bunched up with one another. So again, pretty good. I think it might be fine, all things considered. The more I like try and rationalize it in my head. Now, to stop ignoring the smoke alarm in the bottom left of my screen here, because I keep hearing it beeping. We're going to now get into the perks, which are the first two being Frost Bolts. Enemies hit by 3 regular bolts in quick succession are slowed by 20% for 2 seconds. And Tracking Instinct. Critical health enemies are revealed to you. So Sombra's old passive, or I think she still has that as her passive, if I'm correct, as well as the slowing down. Honestly, I think the slow might be good, because like, I mean, both of them are definitely going to be good in different situations, right? Because being able to see low health enemies is always going to be good for a flanking character like this. Because you can very easily just end up being like, oh, that guy's low health over there? Okay, I'm going to go get him. And you just like go back and focus that enemy that's low on health. So that's always good for just having a good idea of where enemies are, essentially. Or like if you shoot someone and then they back off. Like, because obviously the explosive arrow, if you crit, even if you crit it, doesn't kill. It just deals a good chunk of damage. So if you hit an enemy like that, and then they like back around a corner, obviously you'd be able to see them and finish them off. But at the same time, this seems like the slightly better one, in my opinion. Because, I mean, 1, 2, 3. Now slowed. Now you can do that. I think even on bigger health targets that would be really strong. Yeah, look at that. I think if you're playing against really mobile characters like a Tracer or something, like being able to just do that, I think is going to be really strong. So honestly, for both first perks, both are really good. It really does depend on what they're playing. Like if they're playing more mobile characters, slowing them down and then being able to line up the charge attack. It's not a charge attack, but you know what I mean. The ADS, I think, would be really beneficial. Meanwhile, if like most of their enemies are already like decently not stationary, but they're not as fast, they don't have as much mobility, being able to more easily pick and choose your targets, I think, would be a lot better. Especially because, like, can you imagine running like Sombra Freya? You just both sit there being able to see enemies that are critical. You just both decide to lock in and like assassinate the enemy support line the entire game. I think that would end up being that could end up being really difficult to play against in certain conditions. So overall, I think both are actually pretty good for first time perks. Surprising considering how many characters tend to have like an okay perk and then one that's just kind of like, oh, pick this one. Obviously, why would you ever pick the other one? Now, the third perks are Ready to Hunt. Updraft grants a temporary free use of Quick Dash. A Relentless Barrage. Direct hits with take aim refund 4 automatic bolt ammo. Ooh. That one. That's actually also a harder one to, like, pick, essentially. Because being able to instantly free dash from using your E means that you'll get essentially another free shot of this, right? Because you would be able to just and then like you'd have a fourth shot immediately ready to go as well, because you would get your dash that quickly. So if you're kind of doing the whole flank thing where you're constantly flanking, constantly like going behind, that could be really helpful. And I think the other one, the Relentless Barrage, would also be good for if you're dealing like sustained damage, right? So if you're just kind of sitting in the back line playing it sort of like Hanzo, right? I feel like being able to just kind of like sit there and get your ammo back from doing that. Yeah, just sitting like this in the back line. That's pretty good, I think. Especially, again, combined with the triple slow shot. Those are good perks. They actually cooked with these perk options. All of those are actually fairly strong and versatile. You actually get to sort of build something out of them, which is a lot more than I can say for a lot of the perks. Though I will give them credit, they actually already went through and fixed a lot of our perks already. So honestly, I think it's good. Nope. Yeah, 2 minutes for Q10 for damage and 1 minute for all the others. I wonder why that is. Honestly, really solid character kit so far. Really interesting. So again, I talked about this with some friends and stuff. I'm gonna start queuing actually because we're gonna be here for a minute. But I actually am so glad we got an animated short for this character again. Like, it's been a good minute since we've gotten one like that. I mean, because we did get one for Hazard, and I believe we did get one for Juno as well. And did we get one for Venture? I can't fully remember. But like I still feel like we haven't gotten one quite like the story trailer that we got for Freja, where it was actually, I don't know, it felt more connected to the actual storyline of the game compared to how it's like been with a lot of the others for a minute, you know. Because I really like characters like Juno. I do like Hazard too, for the most part as well. Actually, for the most part, that implies I have something against his character. I really don't. It's just like it doesn't.
No mercy.
What is essentially the last three characters we've gotten, that being Venture, Juno, and Hazard, they don't really feel like they're connected to anything else. Like, they're cool characters. I like their backstories. I like who they are. I think that overall
Let's not keep them waiting.
they do flesh out the universe more. But at least from what I've seen of them, it doesn't feel like they're as like connected in a way. Crap. Oh, I got slapped. Ah, damn it. Because, what was I saying?
Jeg er ikke klar til at stille træskoen endnu.
Hazard, I know, has connections to, I believe, I was gonna say Volskaya, no. I guess kind of Symmetra's company. I currently cannot remember the name.
We need to move.
But he also like has other weird traits like this, like strong hate of like Overwatch and most of the cast. Ah, damn it. Had to leave for a moment. How's it going in game so far? Pretty good, actually. I like this character. I'm just like, how do I put it? Like frazzled because I'm
Vi prøver lige igen.
trying to talk about things that I think are interesting regarding this game. But also focusing on the game and learning a new character is always kind of a difficult thing to do.
Thanks for pitching me. Apagando las luces. Face the sunrise.
Pass into the iris.
Oh, nice. I think that got the DMAC. Yeah. Lamau, what a fumble ult. I think it's because they were trying to protect against the Alari's sunburst, but yeah,
Securing the objective.
definitely not the time to have used Transcendence. At least, well, more so they didn't capitalize on having used Transcendence. No, I was gonna die. I didn't have any healing. Ugh. Okay.
I've always liked a challenge. I'm on my way.
They're gonna claim that, and then we're gonna have to claim this point. I knew that was gonna kill me. I should have gone somewhere else, actually. I think literally had I dropped down, I would have been fine. But I didn't think about it in that moment.
Jeg er klar til at stille træskoene nu.
Ah, damn. I fumbled that one. I saw them bunched up and I was like, oh, that's my chance. But yeah, no. The cast animation for that
It's not
takes a
over.
second.
Not yet.
I should be flanking more, I think, is my problem right now. I'm playing... Nope, that's game. They had too many ults. We weren't gonna be able to do much about that at that point.
Jagten fortsætter.
I mean, we're still in it, I guess, so... Yeah. I think for first time playing this character, not too bad. But how do I put it? Mid-game, it's harder to focus on cycling those abilities more properly. I think part of what like is also throwing me off is that I need to actually get in my head that like the aiming, like I said, doesn't actually slow time down, because the visual effects and sound effects are tricking my brain into thinking that that's what it's doing, and I need to remind myself that that is in fact not what it's doing. But yeah, no, as well, remembering to like cycle everything by like firing a shot, like dashing to reset it, all that kind of stuff, when in the middle of an actual game is a bit more difficult, obviously, than in the practice range, and that's also something that's going to take getting used to, as well as finding a balance for that, because I feel like I relied too much on the secondary fire during that round. Instead of like using the primary as well. I feel like I need to find more of a balance of both of those things. Because the primary fire deals decent damage. Like, it's not like Widow's SMG, where when you, like, just hip fire, essentially, it kind of doesn't deal that much. It's definitely more of a, they're right in your face and you need to do something at the second tool, rather than, like, actually something you would use mid-combat. But for Freya, I think you do need to use that primary more often. This isn't Clash. I forget what the name of the game mode is.
I always deliver.
Flashpoint. That's right. Flashpoint has more, like, of a brawl kind of thing going on, so I might be able to flank and get more, Thanks, Junker Queen. More balance through it that way. So we'll see.
Let's get this done. I'll hit where it hurts.
Whoa. That might get that kill. Oh. No! I didn't realize the Ren was right behind me. Damn.
Hello? We have enemies on the objective.
I understand. Over here! Group up. I'm checking in.
Ah, damn.
Jeg er klar til at stille træskoene nu.
Enemy in sight.
Into the wasteland!
Ohio and the Queen!
We didn't touch point. Damn.
Your prowess pleases the gods! Over here.
Damn. Oh, god damn it. It was just me and the Freya, but she had the Mercy pocket.
Need to stay focused.
Hey, deliver out, Prometheus!
My soul in the light. Enemy turret ahead.
Nano boost administered.
You already lost.
That Ryan's got like an ult, I feel it. Yeah, that Ryan definitely has ult or something. Okay.
Taking the objective. Support request. Thank you.
Bowler's ready when you are. Come on, then. Nu Bangada!
Damn. Hitting that thing directly is...
Keep this fire burning!
Oh shit. Damn. No. Okay, that's fine. They used most of their ults for that. It'll be alright. Huh.
I've always liked a challenge.
Oh, and the bounty hunt things like saves between deaths and stuff too. I shot myself. Oh god.
Back to it then.
Let go of the turret.
Now.
Securing the point. Point. Look out, Ares. That's
Oh.
a new god of war.
6 and 6, Jesus. Damn.
Give up! Well, that's a new one.
Still 7 and 7. I am doing literally nothing almost. You know what? No, scratch that. I'm getting my 1. That's how it works. I get my 1 kill, die. That's even. That's balanced. That's fine. That's how the game works. As long as I'm getting my 1, I'm good. I'm playing the game properly.
Over there.
Heading you up. We have
Nu
enemies on the
Bangada!
point. Locate them.
Nu Bangada!
Wow, yeah, no, being able to just spam the shield with all of those, that actually punished the Rhine really hard there. So yeah, for like shield busting, that actually might work really well. Okay, made to back up.
Target in mind.
That's gonna kill her. Damn. Ah. I got her, but she wasn't made ult, so she wasn't gonna die to that. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. 99 to 31, and they used a few ults to win that. There's flashpoint, so we don't have that much time to try and... You know.
My ultimate's charging.
Oh my god.
That's a new one.
Okay. Got her.
Don't mess with the best.
The light becomes me.
Okay, I started to redeem myself towards the end of that game. That last point, I feel like I actually did decent. Not great, but decent. Surprisingly acceptable. And I think it's mostly because of that, because I stopped trying to, like, just constantly spam the alt fire, other than, for when I knew I could just get guaranteed hits. So, like, against the Rhine shield, just, like, spamming the explosive shot over and over and over again seemed to actually do a decent job at just chipping away at its health. But other than that, just, like, sitting and essentially like doing the ADS shot and then following up with some like lighter shots, and then just like kind of doing that over and over, and on occasion spamming the charge shot with the dashes, but like actually mixing all of the things in actually seemed to work more effectively than the first couple of games where I just kind of like panic tried to spam the ADS as much as possible. I still think I should be trying to flank more. Just because I feel like that's probably how you're meant to play the character more. But it's fine. That's, for the most part, it's fine. We'll say, in practice now, landing the bola shot is a lot harder than you'd think it would be, because I again, due to it doing the quote-unquote time slow, it feels like it doesn't have that long of a cast time. But then in practice, it's like, wait, no, but that's not how that works. So it does actually have a fairly, not long, but it has a cast time compared to something like Pulse Bomb, which I think is what you would more compare it to, due to how it works and how it damages and that kind of stuff. And due to that, it doesn't feel as effective. Because it's like, how do I explain? It's like trying to use Ilari's Sunburst if it was Tracer's Pulse Bomb. Does that make sense? Where you're essentially like having to go up into the air and then like do this shot that like has this big charge time, and then you fire it and it's a slow projectile that moves and like hits, quote unquote, an area, quote unquote. When in reality you kind of need to like stick it essentially to a single target in order for it to actually A, stick to them, and B, then be able to pull people into it. Because if you just like hit the floor or something with it, it doesn't affect people. It deals damage, but it doesn't pull them into it like you would expect it to. So it doesn't work like Graviton Surge in that way. You have to direct hit it. But trying to direct hit a like slowerish projectile that seemingly wants to be used from range, because using it point blank when it has such a cast time to it seems not ideal, you know? I don't know, maybe it's a skill issue on my end, but at least personally I feel like the ult is in fact a little underwhelming with how it works. I think it either needs to have a faster cast time, or it needs to like, what's it called? Or it needs to like have more of an area of effect to it. I'm fine with it you only getting the maximum effects and benefits of it from a direct hit, but again, in that instance, the projectile needs to be maybe a little faster, maybe a shorter cast time to it. Because I also still don't think it's as strong as Pulse Bomb, where like if you stick someone with Tracer, they're dead, right? Like they're just gone. That's it. Unless they like Kiri Susu some bullshit, it's, you know, it's not happening. Oh damn.
I see them.
Now I'm gonna die to this Sombra. Yeah. I knew it. The Sombra teleported somewhere in front of me, and then I got shot by something else. I knew I was dead.
I ain't gonna down with her.
Peace. Feels so slow.
We both died.
You won't get the best of me.
More so, I didn't die as well, but everyone else did. So. No. I could switch to Freya now that
Someone's gonna pay.
the other one's playing Junkrat, but
My ultimate is ready. Dynamite out.
oh shit, that killed me. Damn. Okay.
I always deliver.
Look who's on fire again!
Just gonna wait, because otherwise the Sombra's just gonna try and poach me the moment I show up.
Assault payload isn't doing anyone good. I'm on my way.
Oh nice, they got trapped.
They've got us outnumbered. Going up.
Nope. Ah.
Last mistake.
10 seconds.
We're running out of time.
Yeah, no, there was not much I could do. I could only touch ult and point and try and survive, and that was it.
Need to stay focused.
Nope, that's it. Tried what I could, but that was it.
Play of the game.
Oh yeah, Freya, if you're not paying attention to her, you're so screwed. That's definitely what you're meant to do, is just try and stay hidden, and then just like, kind of like Farah, you just kind of like go in and start like wrecking havoc while no one is minding your like paying attention at all. You need to like try and keep an eye on where she is, because if you don't, you just kind of get so many freebies. Fun character though, like again, genuinely really like the kit a lot. I think it's a very versatile, very fun kit. Just takes like a bit of getting used to with it, because it does play fairly different to I think most of the other characters.
Now and prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Okay. defense, we'll play some more Ashe. Because no Freya. Sad emoji.
I'm the last empress you ever crossed. If we do this right, they won't even know what happened. How's it going?
I guess I could have also played Widow, but you know.
Stay safe, and I'll keep you safe.
I'm not much of a Widowed Maker player.
Hello there.
A. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
There's a Freya up there, I'm pretty sure I saw.
Trouble's here.
Yeah. Oh, I might die. Oh, I didn't, thankfully. No, fuck.
An empress thrives in conflict.
Got her. Damn.
My ultimate's charging.
I got Bob. Oh, nice. Those some good shots. Good is a bit of an overstatement, actually. They were okay shots. I hit mostly body shots and then the one crit that killed. Or helped kill. So let's try it down a notch here. I'm barely winning. I shouldn't be cocky.
We've got to stop that payload. Move together.
So yeah, she got cancelled out of her ult there because yeah, has that weird cast time.
Yeah, Bob's in. They brought one back.
That headshot might do some damage. I should maybe push up further. I could try and go up to the window over there. I'm gonna try to do that actually.
My ultimate is ready.
Cool. Can I stand right here and get healed? Yes, I can. Sweet.
My ultimate is ready.
I knew that Bob would work. Nice. Oh shit, that might kill me. Woo! Never mind, it kind of worked out. That's all good.
The battle ignites me.
Switch to Ash too. Oh, fuck. Ah, damn. Lost two of us and we got ulted, so that might be push for them for now. Still, we wasted a lot of their time there on that choke, so that's good. Oh shit.
Bob's taking
We've got to stop that player altogether.
Nah, that's gonna be point for now. Maybe.
This one's ours.
If I can get Bob, never mind. That's point.
This tank.
I immediately knew the moment I got just insta crit headshot it. That was it.
I'm on fire!
Time for my second phase.
Maybe I should have thrown Bob out. But I knew that like if I threw Bob in right then and there, it was just gonna die immediately. No, but that's it now. Because the Ryan got caught in the graviton, he's not gonna be able to make it. No, I was gonna try and push the Zarya off, but I knew she had bubbles, so I couldn't do it right then and there. No, damn. Almost. I could have thrown Bob out or sooner. It might have at least extended our time a bit more, but I was hoping to last long enough for our teammates to be able to come back and us to be able to do something about that, but nah, didn't work out. Ooh. Right in it, huh? Oh god, I don't know what to play.
I see a hostile.
Oh. Either quite a few people are new to this game too, or
Over there.
it has not been going well. I don't know why I dropped down. I didn't intend to. That was an accident.
There's a test
This
subject.
ends now.
No. Okay, need to try something else.
You won't get the best of me. Someone stop that!
Nah. Yeah. Fuck. Curse my indecision.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Bling Reaper.
Death of Bill.
Receive my aid.
Oh, damn it. No, and another Transcendence. Damn. At least they won't have Transcendence to block my ult, but No. Yeah, now that's game. Damn. Tough luck with these games so far. Oh well, that's what it is. To be fair, new character like weekends and stuff are always very strange. Because like since everyone's trying to like understand how to play against and play with the new character, you get some really wacky, weird compositions in games. Honestly, it's kind of fun though. It's very like it's very funny just seeing people just kind of like do their thing to see how it works. I will say, I think once this character fully releases, I don't know fully what the odds of me playing them very consistently is. Because, I don't know. I don't know if it's necessarily my kind of character to a large extent. Actually, I don't know. I guess it kind of is, considering I do tend to play like Ashe and Cass and other characters like that. At times. Then again, I play like, I think basically every character in this game. There's a couple that I don't really play that often, but I know how to play pretty much all of them, so I think it's like, it depends on the situation, if I feel like it would call for Freya. Which kind of depends what the situation ends up being. Ah, shit. Is the same Doom as before? I actually don't know. Nice. No one's pushing payload, so let me do that.
Thank you.
Hello there.
Hey there. Many thanks. You're welcome.
Oh, well. Oh, fuck. Ow.
Get the payload.
Damn. I was about to jump up and then I got stunned by the cast. Damn.
Ultimate's ready.
That one hurt, actually. Okay. They have a Torb now and the Cassidy, so.
Enemy turret ahead.
Oh, what is happening to my game right now?
Got one here.
Stream's fine. It is purely the game that's lagging. Weird. Huh? What is happening? What the hell? Stream's fine. It says it's fine. Lost connection to game server. In queue, 30 players ahead of you. Ah, okay. The game servers died. Damn. Well then. I guess we get to listen to La Seraphim more. You know, not a K-pop fan. Not really my thing. Not bad song. Not a bad song. Give it a, I don't know, 7 out of 10, I guess. It's pretty alright. Pretty good. It's kind of boppy. Kind of fun. Enjoyable. Listenable. Not bad. I'm gonna get fucking crucified on twitter.com right now. Gonna get 30 pings from people being like, how dare you not absolutely love and enjoy this, the La Seraphim song. Ah, man. To be fair, both songs that I've heard from them purely from this game have both been pretty good. But again, just not my thing. 20 players ahead of me. Hell yeah. Gam Gang. Video gaming. I guess I get to just ramble about things now. It's really funny. The one time I have like basically nothing to just ramble about regarding this game at the second is the time that like I have to because nothing else is happening. Oh god, that's awesome. I guess I could go back to what I was saying like way earlier, but when we first jump into a game, which is that like I really do like that this character seems to be more involved with the lore and kind of what's actually happening currently, with her short story having Maximilian in it, and them mentioning one of the bounty she gets is of one of the other like original Overwatch members that we haven't like seen much of. So that like makes it really interesting, like if we're gonna actually get something more from that or not. I don't know. I'm really curious. Because again, I don't dislike any of the newer characters we got. Like Venture, Juno, and Hazard have all been really cool, and I really like their aspects and their characters and part of their stories. But again, it just feels slightly disconnected from everything kind of else. And I know that we don't have to have every character be like super connected to the like main storyline of what's going on. Like obviously the Junkers are kind of like sitting off in their own corner, and the only real tie they have to anything else is through Hammond and Winston. And that's kind of it. But like every other character like has some way that it all kind of wraps around back to the core conflict of Overwatch versus Talon. But what is Venture, Juno, and Hazard, at least to me, haven't really felt like that in a way. Venture's just kind of collecting relics, so I don't know how they would stumble into anything. Juno, I know, just landed from Mars, and so she immediately got basically collected by the Overwatch team and May and everyone else, just because, you know, they're the people that she would be looking for and the people who could try and help her and would need her help at the second. So, like, that works out, but also, like, it's still kind of just a very, like, almost out of nowhere, oh yeah, here's this character, she is Martian, she comes from Mars. That Juno, it came from the Mars. Yeah, Hazel, what's up? Also, you could DM me through Discord. Like I do check on my account on occasion. What was I saying? And then in regards to Hazard, like again, he has on occasion, I do check it. In regards to like Hazard, like he has like I mentioned, like ties to the company that wow, why am I forgetting her name? Wow. I can't even remember the company name, and now I can't remember. That Symmetro has, right? With Bishkar. And kind of like a grudge against them. But also, like, he has this, like, weird grudge against, like, Overwatch in general as well. And it's just kind of, like, weird, because, like, I don't know where that comes from, and I don't think the game's explained it either. Alright. There, I have responded that.
Hello there. 안녕. 안녕.
3, 2,
I'm the last
1.
Hey there.
Attackers incoming.
Greetings.
Defend objective A.
Let's make a scene.
Alright. Wow, they kind of just let that diva almost die. Oh, that's because the servers are dying again. Yep, I see that. Well then. Yep. Two grenades. Two dynamites. I'm gonna die. I don't know. Ah, crap. Damn. Man, what is happening with the Overwatch servers right now? That's crazy. Well, back to what I was talking about, I guess. Hazard has this like weird grudge against like I actually am just jumping back. Wow, yeah, I'm so glad my brain works this way. Has this like weird grudge against like Overwatch, and like I sort of see where they're going with that, but it also just doesn't make that much sense to me, because like Hazard's meant to be very punk, very sort of like, screw the rules, we gotta like, the people need to like stand up and like fight against the system in order to like get progress, essentially, right? Which is cool, very neat, very nice, awesome and awesome. But then that's kind of why I'm sitting here like, okay, so why do you have this weird grudge against specifically the new Overwatch? Because he has an interaction where he talks to Sojourn, where he's like, you know, I used to look up to you. You were once very cool and awesome, and now I hate you. I despise you. And she's like, alright, which part of... What was it that made you lose faith in me? Was it the Petrus Act? Because, like, Sojourn's heard this before. There's a lot of people that do have that sentiment towards Overwatch where they're like, all this info about Overwatch got revealed, and then like, now we hate them because, like, they were actually terrible people despite them supposedly doing the right thing for humanity. But then he actually responds by saying, no, it's the way you crawled back to them. And it's like, so you, the like anarchist punk, is upset that the old captain of Overwatch went back as like essentially like went rogue against the Canadian government to go back to the now illegal Overwatch because they are trying to fight to do the right thing despite the fact that Overwatch and Overwatch activities are now illegal. Doesn't that kind of like fit your MO, doing the right thing essentially, or like trying to fight for progress even if it's technically not like legally correct in this instance? Because like you get along with Kiriko for that reason, because Kiri is just kind of like running around with her gang fighting to try and, you know, get rid of the Hashimoto without government involvement, essentially, because they mentioned that the government essentially isn't doing anything about them either. So again, it's like, it's such a weird like thing to have, and don't get me wrong, not one I necessarily dislike. I think the idea of there being a character that is a good guy as well, having a grudge against Overwatch, without it being like someone who would obviously have one, like Soldier, right? I think that's a neat idea. My question is mostly then kind of why, and maybe it's because I haven't like been keeping up with a lot of the like books and comics and stuff, and so maybe there's an actual reason within one of those alternative pieces of media that I don't know fully at this point, which could be entirely the case. But at least from a surface level, it was kind of a weird situation to me. And so again, Hazard just feels like strangely disconnected in a way, even though it almost feels like he shouldn't be. It just feels like he is.
Lies in store. Let us see to it.
Okay.
Hello. 4, 3, 2, 1. Objective.
The way the music was cutting out, I was that the server is dying once more? Perchance. Hope not. Oh, it's starting to. Ah, shit.
The enemy is pushing their barricade. Hi. Hello there. Recover your
Ah, shit, the rain was right behind me. Okay, well.
You must stop the enemy from advancing.
Last mistake.
Oh shit, the Widow's behind us now? Damn.
Jeg er klar til at stille træskoen endnu. Got a target in mind?
Attack the robot! Go, go, go!
You call?
What's our Moira doing?
My bowler's ready.
Oh, god damn it.
Jagten fortsætter. Ultimate's ready.
Surrender to my will.
Freja.
Okay. That was weird. I don't know how... No, I know exactly how I missed that, but you know.
I'm on fire.
Let's give the... Hey there.
Hello.
I'm on fire! We need to get that bot back.
The
Got a
barricade's
target in
moving.
mind?
Let's stop them.
Orisa is here.
That hit me all the way back here. Ah, damn it.
My ultimate's charging. Heroes never die. Surrender to my will.
Oh shit. Yeah, no. I knew that wasn't gonna work out. Damn. Okay.
I've always liked it.
Gonna switch because I don't think the Freya is working out for me at this point. They don't have anything that's like really worth trying to flank and snipe on.
Heroes never die.
Persistence is always rewarded.
Okie dokie.
60 seconds remaining. Upgrade unlocked.
Surrender to my will.
Escort the robot.
Oh my god. God damn it. Yeah, he used everything he could to kill me specifically there. Damn. That's probably gonna be it. Damn. Damn. That 40% increase in lifesteal went crazy there, actually.
We're almost there. Stay with the robot.
Ah, damn. Holy shit. This is the most I've locked in a second. My heart rate is going through the fucking roof. Holy shit. Holy shit, we won that? Oh my god. Oh. Holy fucking hell. Oh, I need a moment after that. Holy shit. Christ almighty. Ah, that was such an insane game towards the end there. I am like shaking. I have never once just like focused that hard. Like everything, like from the moment I like rushed in and was like, all right, exit Wraith form, 40% lifesteal, don't fail me now. I can get this Death Blossom. My heart like went so fucking hard, the adrenaline from that one. And then it just stayed like that the entire game because I was like, I need to just live. I need to just like sit here and just like not let anything else like go wrong. Holy hell, dude. Oh. those are the kinds of moments that keep me coming back to this fucking video game. That rush when it all just comes together and works feels fucking majestic. It's so fun. Oh. That's it, guys. We peaked. There is no winning after that. That's it. That's huh. We are not doing better the rest of this stream. That is it. That is God. Alright. Let's keep going.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Okay. Defense on Junkertown sounds like it would have been a good map for Freya. I'm actually a little sad that I got distracted and didn't pick the character.
I'm the last empress you ever crossed.
Aggression is no substitute for ability.
Reckon that's true. Good thing I have both.
I'm here to support you, but you have to put in the work.
We know why we're here. Let's get to it.
Hey. Hey there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Ah, stop the pain.
See them. Enemy sniper. Head down.
See a hostile.
Okay.
Target marked.
Enemy here. Over there.
Tango spotted.
An empress thrives in conflict.
Why have I only been getting this skin? I had it set to random. Probably got changed actually. Ah, god damn it.
They're moving the field.
You won't get the best of me. How's it
Could probably play Cass. That would also punish the Doom a little easier. And I'd still have range. Oh my god, okay, well. Okay. Now that we're heading into slightly closer range, yeah, I'll stretch the cast.
Someone needs to build this out.
Has reached the checkpoint. Pain will be endless.
hunting them down?
That payload's pulling away. Come on.
I'm here.
Learn that one from you.
Power evidence.
My ultimate is charging.
Alright.
Now go get him. Fire at will.
Not every fight's a fair
strike.
Damn. Nah, I couldn't react quickly enough to that.
They got us outnumbered.
Where was I?
Target marked.
Nah. Gosh.
Come on, Cole. Try a
Over
little
there.
harder.
Tango spotted.
It's hand.
There's a test subject.
Meteor strike.
Alright. Trying to play Reaper again, I guess.
Must accept death.
Hunting them down. There they are. Get ready.
Got you in my sights.
Ah.
Meteor strike.
Stop them.
Let the kitsune guide you.
Tango spotted.
Oh, he had the one that blocks all damage for the first second. Damn. I knew I could kill him, but like, because he blocked the first bit of damage, that was it. Yeah, oh well. I had to be humbled after that first game. It just needed to happen. Understandable. Oh man. So far, I really do enjoy the new character. I think her kit's very fun. I honestly think it's not too, like, oppressive or annoying. Because if you, like, just try and pay attention to her like you would, like, a Farah or like, honestly, like, Widow or Ashe, where, like, if you just, as long as you don't let them just have, the sightline all game, you actually are fine for the most part. Oh, it is a 2 favorite. It just hadn't given me the skin in a minute. Even though I actually, now that I think about it, I did play with it earlier, so that makes sense.
I've learned a lot from my experiences.
Huh?
We know why we're here. Let's get to it.
Shed the weight of your doubts, and your mind will become clear.
Say so long. Bye.
What does this even mean?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Let me stay away from me.
I read you. I understand.
Okay.
Yeah. Not cloud. My ultimate is charging. My ultimate is charging.
She's gonna blow.
I'm dead. Fuck. Got me twice.
Over there. Understood. Over there.
Okay.
Not cloud.
Honestly, not doing too bad so far.
Bob, do something.
Oh, god damn it.
Goodbye.
We need to defend the objective.
Hey there.
I didn't realize they all died. Damn.
Hello.
I'm about to pitch a fit.
Greetings.
Nope. Shit. Wasn't paying attention.
Stop the payload.
Meteor strike.
Target mark.
Nah, that was it. Okay. This one's kind of rough. Ugh. The Tracer's decently good at flanking at the moment,
Someone's gonna pay.
and it has made this game more challenging. Yeah. Plus with the Doom, it's all been... They have a lot of dive. Okay. Oh, damn. Our Life Weaver started emoting? God damn it, alright. Stripling cast then, I guess.
Someone needs to fill this cell.
Hello there. Hey there.
Could also tripling Reaper or something, but nah. That's what it is.
Let's give them one.
On my way.
Heroes never die.
Shit. Oh my god, the Rhine!
Target marked. Acknowledged.
Hello.
Yes.
Oh shit, that's gonna kill me. Fuck.
Goodbye.
Tango struggle.
I'm here to support.
Alrighty then. Yeah, yeah. Oh, damn. They walked into it afterwards.
Taking the point, if you care to join. My ultimate's charging.
Nope, that's gonna kill me. Oh, God. Holy shit, I killed the Farah somehow, though? No, I was lower on health. I knew that would kill me instantly.
on my feet. No,
I just looked away. What do you mean?
Let the kitsune guide you. You're a lifesaver. No bangada.
Holy shit. That is the most effective I've had that ult be.
We need to clear them off the point.
Nice. Damn. Good stuff. The bot. Oh, that dude, that's been there for a good second. That was not a looked away moment.
Score 1-0.
Find your strength. We are soon to meet.
They have this coming.
I think this game in particular has been working out because they have not been paying as much attention to me as they likely should have been. I didn't see it. Nah, it's all good. Don't worry.
Capture the objective.
I'll hit where it hurts.
Ah, damn it. Yeah, there was no living for me. I was like caught out way on my own over there. That's gonna be a point for them. At least for
Vi
now.
prøver lige igen. Nu tager vi den på seng.
Did the hog chase him all the way down here? Yeah, I knew that was gonna kill me. Because they pulled me into the pig pen. In a very enclosed space too.
I kan bare vente jer. I don't forget a favor. They got us outnumbered. Heroes never die. Helden sterben nicht.
Damn.
I've always liked a challenge.
My ultimate is almost ready.
We do need to touch that point, but nope, that got me. Okay. Hanzo's not gonna peek that again. So yeah. Ah, damn it.
That's a new one. New top, you can just sing. You're a lifesaver.
Nice. Dodging the Roadhog hook that way was really fun, actually. Ah, that's gonna kill me.
Greetings.
Right there. Hey. Hello there. Hello.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Okay.
Defend objective A.
But that
I always
prepare your defenses. Yep. I was busy because my little brother's been wanting to buy the Super Smash Bros. DLC for Steve and Alex. And like, how do I explain it? My dad's basically just been adamantly asking me, hey, how do I do it? How do I buy it? And it's like, well, you buy it. He's like, yeah, but I want to buy like a physical gift card from a store in order to get it. And it's like, because it'll be cheaper, he says. And it's like, well, if you find the like Smash Bros. Character Pass Volume 1 and 2 in stores,
They got us outnumbered.
nah, they popped all their ults for that. There's literally nothing I can do about that.
Hey.
What the fuck? That hit me specifically.
Jagden fortsätter. My will.
I'm on fire.
Yes.
Hey.
Hello. Nu tager vi den på sengen. Enemy over there. Enemies are moving the payload. Nu Vangada! It's go time.
Damn. That felt good, actually. Those are some nice shots, actually. That was fun.
My bowl is ready.
My power emanates.
Fuck, I'm so dead. Ah, damn it, I didn't see the Rhine coming at all. Whatever, it worked out in my favor, I guess.
Let's give this another shot.
Damn. They both came together.
My enemies are moving the payload.
Blocking satellite vector.
Ikepa Vindya. I always get my mark. I don't forget a favor. Going up.
Enemy turret within my sight. I'm on fire.
Where is the Ashe? I'm getting shot at by her, but I actually have no clue where she's at. Oh, up there. How are we spawn camping him this effectively at the second?
Everyone on me.
Damn, they finally got our Moira for flanking. Ah, the Moira's not the Moira, the Brigitte got me with the whip shot.
My bowler's ready.
What a weird game. It is a really weird game, yes. Well, that. Holy shit. That Moira, that Ashe is dead, yeah. Ah, damn it. I knew that was gonna get me.
We're outnumbered. Watch yourselves.
I got my ult, but I don't know how good this will be. Nope, that's it. If the Moira had healed, we maybe could have had that. I mean, we still might. Our Raimatra is back, and most of their team is dead, so you know.
Hello.
But we only really have we have 2 ults coming online here for this final fight. I think that might be fine actually.
10 seconds.
Enemies are moving the payload.
That Reaper got me again, and that's gonna be it. Yeah. That 2000 heal is definitely what did it. Yeah.
Play of the game.
Like, you can DPS Moira just fine in a lot of scenarios and get away with it. But there are times when you have to, like, become aware that you need to also heal. And 2000 healing after just that game? Yeah.
한 손으로는 tapping on it twice 표정을 try to hide 좋아요 그 세계 제일 말로 하면서 cool 서둘러 떠나치기 전에 때론 과감한 게 나 의심하지만 you and I right this moment I want to love it 아는 척좀 그만하자 우리 서로 경험하잖아 심장은 너게 내게로 들리잖아 loving 그만 두려워하지 like
Alright. Yeah.
replay all day 끝도 나도 so afraid
So yeah. Music. Yep. Because we have the K-pop collab again. Well, I was stuck in loading screen hell due to the game servers being down. I mentioned that, like, this song's pretty alright. It's K-pop, so it's not really my thing, but it's good. That explains something slow. Yep. Second of the K-pop collab, and it's nice. Honestly, the skins are pretty good. I think the idea of, like, giving a lot of them, like, just streetwear essentially, themed around the K-pop group as well. I don't know. I think that's a fun concept. Is it something that I'm particularly like interested in? No, not really, but hey, for people who are, it's awesome, honestly. Sorry, I was just checking to see if my father required further assistance with buying my sibling's Smash Bros. DLC.
I always deliver.
Stay close. I can't hear you if you stray.
I don't know. I just think that it's, like, kind of funny that he insists that it'll be cheaper at a physical store rather than buying it digitally, because I feel like at this point, like, that might have been true at some point, but I feel like at this point in time it's like basically the same thing. Online storefronts and the physical storefronts are like the same.
Questionable choices to a minimum.
Sure, physical copies usually you'll be able to, like, get like some small bonus content, but for DLC specifically like this, it's just kind of like... Damn. Sometimes I'm kind of good at this video game. Occasionally. I should stop being smug. I've done it twice now, and It always goes from DJ Robo Smug to Salt immediately. Something in the universe always sets me back. Ah, damn it. I didn't see the Freya on the other side.
Heroes never give this another shot.
Damn. He just popped that high noon on a dime and got value from it. That's actually nuts.
Looks like the shootout's moving along. Might as well follow.
Well,
Do something!
you can burst down Bob so easily with this character.
Detective's got my name on it.
Oh, I'm so dead. Whatever, I took the Mercy with me.
Meteor strike.
Detective's got my name on it. Could have yours too.
I am fully focused.
Heroes never die. Never stood a chance.
Nope, I'm dead again. Yeah. We've been holding on to this point for a good second, though. But I think that's gonna be it. Yeah.
On my way.
Group up here.
Motel.
Objective lost. Fall back to objective. You're alive. Objective unlocked.
Don't mess me all. Nu Vangada!
Didn't mean to do that.
I'll hit where it hurts. Taking a point. If you care to join.
How do you want to do
I'm on fire!
Advance to objective A.
Meteor strike.
All have a price. I'll keep this fire burning!
Ah, damn it! I couldn't rush out of that quickly enough.
We need to defend up.
Ah.
Hi.
Okay.
Ultimate's not ready.
Objective lost. Fall back. Match point.
I'm at the height of my performance.
Objective unlocked.
Do something!
probably gonna be it for them, actually. Yeah, because we didn't kill the Bob quickly enough. That's fine.
Ja, klar, my ultimate's almost ready.
Objective lost. Fall back to objective C. Match point.
Got a target in mind. Nu Bangada!
Objective lost.
Easy enough. Helden sterben nicht.
Nice. Alright, there you go. That was a fun game.
Play of the game.
Alright. That will be all for today. This was a fun little stream, actually. This was a good little weekend stream. Hope y'all had fun. New character, genuinely really fucking cool. I really like the kit. It feels really good to play. It's very distinct and very fun. Like, overall, I actually think I really like the character as a whole. Just the sort of, just the, like, pseudo time slow as your mechanic for, like, focusing when you ADS, super fun. Makes the character feel really cool, really fun. And that being reset every time you dash while in the air, very enjoyable, very cool. The ult I'm still a little iffy on. I feel like it could arguably be a little stronger. Most of the time, every time I've used it, it either, like, has just kind of missed and then done nothing, or if I do hit someone, it seems like just normal healing kind of out-heals it regardless. Which, in my opinion, it doesn't really feel that helpful. Like, the fact that the ideal way to use it would essentially be to hit enemies that are already trapped by another ultimate. That way it actually pulls them towards it. Makes it kind of, like, feel a bit weird. I think that could stand to have a little more range and maybe just a little more damage. I don't need it to insta-kill, but the charge up that it has, the slow projectile, I feel like it should warrant just doing a little more. Because so far the only way I could see you using it, like, super effectively as well when comboing it with something else would be like your Orisa pulls everyone into her ultimate, and then you shoot one of them with the bola and it pulls everyone back towards the ultimate again, right? But the fact that it only pulls people in when you, like, hit someone directly and yada yada, it feels a little weak. Other than that, everything else about her kit feels really fun and really enjoyable. I genuinely actually really like this character. I hope that it doesn't age poorly, because we've had that with other characters where, like, the playtest feels really fun and enjoyable, and then it turns really oppressive. I don't necessarily get the feeling that'll be the case with Freya, because I don't think her headshots and, like, damage is, like, instant and crazy enough to where it feels super oppressive like Widowmaker or Sojourn tended to feel for a moment. It really is a matter of, if you're paying attention and you try to deal with the Freya in the backline, assuming they're playing backline or if they're flanking or whatever, you'll be okay. She only really gets massive value and, like, really out of hand if you just flat out don't pay attention to where she might be going and what she might be doing. But as long as you keep an eye on it, I think for the most part it's fine. So I like the character. I think it's fun. I think it's enjoyable. I can't wait to see how it goes when she's permanently added to the game. Again, because for now, when we're in like early stages of characters and people don't fully understand how they play, it's a little hard to tell if they are overpowered or weak or so on and so forth. And it's only until they kind of settle more into the meta that we'll really understand it. But for now, feels good. Very fun. Very enjoyable. I like the character. I like the concept. And just feels cool. Sometimes when you just hit those back-to-back shots with the with the like dashes and the like cool and the like slow down and all that stuff, it just feels cool. It feels good. So yeah, those are my thoughts on that. Again, can't wait to actually see the character fully when it comes out. Now, today was a bit of a like random bonus stream because again I missed the last couple of ones. But we should be from here on heading back into a normal schedule of you know, into a normal schedule of you know, Tuesday and the Thursday streams. So yeah, we'll be continuing Psychonauts, probably finishing it up. I don't know how much more there is left in the game, but I can't imagine too much at this point, given we've kind of interacted with all of the characters. So yeah. What we'll do next is our long series. I'll discuss more when the game's over, but we shall see. And our second stream next week will probably be more D2 or something. I'm not sure. I'm always never sure about those ones because it's just kind of what I'm feeling like doing at that moment. Usually something more chill in that regard, whether it's just farming D2 or just casually playing Overwatch or something. But we'll see. We'll see what it is. And that's kind of it. Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for stopping on by. And I will see you all next time. Alright? Bye.